friends. Welcome to my class. Thank you for joining me. My name's Tonya. I'll be going through a fun flow, but more importantly, I want to share with you a story throughout this flow. So we can get right into it. So we can get right into the story because I will be telling it throughout the length of this class. So you're welcome to join me in a child's pose. Knees wide, toes to touch, hands reach out in front of you, head and heart melt to the earth. As you arrive in your child's pose, I invite you to arrive on your mat and into this space with me. You can bring your awareness to your breath. I invite you to engage your Ujjayi breath, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose with a slight constriction at the back of your throat. Allowing this breath to be audible. Allowing this breath to be in your control, and letting you extend it for as long as you like. I'll go ahead and start this story for you. This story is a love story of Shiva and Shakti. Shiva and Shakti are cosmic lovers. They are destined to come together and apart throughout all of time. Shiva stays Shiva, Shakti takes many incarnations. In this story, she is Sati. Sati is daughter of Daksha. She still loves Shiva deeply. She does her mantras to him and offerings to him daily. With your next breath in, you can come up to all fours, go right into your cow pose, adjust your knees as needed, arching your back to look up. With your exhale, press through your hands, round your spine, tuck your chin, tuck your tail, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, round your spine, tuck your chin. Maybe you can gaze towards your navel. One more time. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. With your inhale, come to a neutral spine tabletop and settle in with your exhale. With your next breath in, reach your right foot toward the back of your mat. With your exhale, bring your right knee toward your tricep and step your right foot outside of your right hand. Right knee stacks over right ankle, right knee and toes point the same direction, and pause here to observe this space here. How are you feeling in your body? You're welcome to stay static. Option to add some hip circles here in this shape. Sati, daughter of Daksha, loves Shiva deeply. Daksha does not love Shiva at all. Daksha does not want Sati to marry Shiva. You're welcome to switch directions with your hip circles, but Sati nonetheless loves him. So it's time for Sati to wed. So Daksha has this huge blowout party. Come to center with your hips, press through your hands, send your right knee to meet your left. On the left side, inhale to send your left foot toward the back of your mat. Exhale to pull your left knee toward your left tricep, step your left foot outside of your left hand. Knee and toe, or knee stacks over ankle, knee and toes point the same direction. And again, take a moment here to observe. Then you can make your choice to stay static or add some hip circles. So Daksha has this blowout party for his daughter. She's to choose a husband at this party. And the way the culture goes in this time is the person to be named the groom is to be donned a rose garland around his neck. You're welcome to switch directions with your hip circles. Those are the rules. It's binding. You get the garland, you marry the lady. So Sati goes up to the balcony. She takes the garland and she tosses it so high in the air that none of her potential suitors can at all track where it's going to land. They're all eyeballing it. The wind is taking it. Nobody knows where it's going to land. Come to center with your hips. Press through your hands. Left knee meets right. Tabletop. Take a breath in for a cow pose. Arch your back, look up. exhale for a cat pose, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, cow pose, this time tuck your toes. And with your exhale, go ahead and press into your down dog, tail goes nice and high, press your hands through the earth. As you arrive in your down dog, you're welcome to pedal out your feet. You're welcome to wag your tail. You're welcome to make any other movements in your body in this shape. Find some stillness in your down dog. With your breath in, reach your right foot toward the back of the room. With your exhale, pull your right knee into your chest, step your right foot between your hands. So knee down or not here in your lunge pose. Press into both feet, pull them toward each other. Find a very strong, stable base here. Press through your right foot. Inhale to reach up, high crescent lunge. Stay right here in your lunge. Take a breath in. With your out breath, lean forward, reach forward, but stay right here in this, let's call it a thunderbolt lunge. And find this strength here in your right foot, pressing into your right foot, letting it support you. Breathe in. With your exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to your down dog. Take a moment here in your down dog to observe how you're feeling in these legs. Difference between right and left side. Continue with your breath and allow me to tell you that while the garland was floating high in the air, coming down, nobody knows where it'll land, Sati starts saying her mantras to Shiva. She summons him to her. And Shiva just in time arrives in the exact place that the garland is going to land. With your next breath in, left foot reaches toward the back of your mat. Exhale, left knee to chest. Step your left foot between your hands. Press through your left foot, inhale to reach up. Rooting down through both feet, pulling them toward each other. Stay here with your breath. Take a breath in here. With your exhale, lean forward, but stay in your lunge. Let most of your weight come into your right foot. Let your right foot be so strong and rooted down. Breathe in here. With your exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step again to down dog. You're welcome to sit here in your down dog. Take a breath to observe how you're feeling on both sides of your legs. Even breaths in, even breaths out. The garland lands on Shiva. Sati's overjoyed. Shiva's overjoyed. Daksha, Sati's father, furious. He does not want Shiva to be his son-in-law. With your next breath in, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. With your exhale, you can take some big steps to the top of your mat for your forward fold. On your inhale, lift halfway. On your exhale, fold again. Press through both feet. Inhale, rise up, reach all the way up. With your exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. This time, step your left foot back for your lunge. We're gonna find that same lunge, press into both feet, pull them toward each other. On an inhale, drive through your right heel, reach up. On your exhale, lean forward, find that thunderbolt shape again. Really start to press through your right foot, even so much so you're coming off of your left. Toes are still on the ground. Breathe in here. With your exhale, let your fingers come to the mat, but stay with all of your weight forward. With your next breath, we are going to step into a supported warrior three. Fingertips stay on the mat. Press through your right foot to extend through your right knee. Press through your left foot to reach your left foot back behind you. This is your supported warrior three. Right foot, very strong, very rooted into the earth. Breathe in. With your exhale, left foot meets right in a forward fold. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, fold. Press through both feet. Inhale, rise up, reach all the way up. Exhale, right back down, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat, right foot steps back for your lunge. Again, root down through both feet, pull them toward each other. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, lean forward. Really get ready for that supported warrior three. Keep breathing. With your next exhale, bring your fingertips to the mat. Get ready. On your inhale, supported warrior three. Right foot really presses toward the back of the room. Left foot really presses through your mat. Breathe in here. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot meets left. Press through your feet. Inhale, rise up, reach all the way up. Exhale, right back down, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. With your exhale, hands to the mat, step or hop, both feet back for your plank pose. From your plank pose, on your next exhale, you're welcome to press right into your down dog, or you can take a vinyasa with me, exhaling to lower halfway, inhaling for your cobra or your up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pause here in your down dog. Find your breath if you've lost it. Take this moment to observe the warmth you've built in your body at this point. We'll come back to our story. Daksha, furious, but rules are rules, Shiva and Sati marry. They're overjoyed. They live in Shiva's humble abode on the mountain. Sati, not at all worried about leaving her wealth behind. She's with her beloved. They're so happy. Daksha, still furious. Can't get over it, genuinely. Inhale to lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale to step, lunge, hop, or float both feet to the top of your mat. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale to fold. Press through both feet. Inhale, rise up, reach all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. Let's step our left foot back for our lunge. Press through your right foot. Inhale, rise up. Stay here. Good. Look forward, lean forward. You're welcome to bring your fingertips to the mat, supported warrior three. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right foot steps back for your lunge. Press through your left foot, reach up. Look forward, lean forward, reach forward. Fingers to the mat, supported warrior three. Exhale, forward fold, right foot meets left. Press through both feet, inhale all the way up. Exhale, right back down, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat, step or hop both feet back for your plank pose. With your next exhale, press into down dog or take a vinyasa with me. Lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. So Daksha's furious. He decides that he's gonna throw another huge party, this time offering a sacrifice. There's a flame. They're gonna make a sacrifice and all attendees of the party will share in the boon that the sacrifice yields. He invites everybody, even Sita, but he specifically does not invite Shiva. Sita's furious. She goes to the party. She confronts her father. Why would you not invite my husband? He says, I can invite whoever I want to my party. She's enraged. She can't believe that her father has slighted her husband in this way. Take one more breath in your down dog. Inhale to send your right foot to the back of the room. Exhale, right knee to chest. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, reach up. High crescent lunge here. So, Sita's furious. She can't handle the rage. She goes to the party, she's there, there's a flame, they're gonna make a sacrifice. Sita throws herself on the flame. Inhale here. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. Press into both feet. Reaching fingers out wide, gazing over your right fingertips toward the front of your mat. So when she dies, self-immolates, Shiva senses it, and then he becomes enraged. Inhale back into your lunge. Look forward, lean forward, reach forward. This time, option two, send your fingers down, find your supported warrior three, or to really lean and reach forward, find warrior three all together. No hands. Hands can come down at any point. This is your warrior three. Breathe here. With your next exhale, very gently and with control, bend your right knee, bring your left toes back down to the mat. Hands come down to the mat. Step to plank pose. Press to down dog, or take your vinyasa. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra, or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Stay here in your down dog, check in. Sita sacrifices herself on the flame. Shiva senses it, equally furious. Shiva rips out a piece of his hair. He rips out a piece of his hair and he throws it on the ground, and that piece of hair, that lock of hair, becomes alive, I guess, and it starts to wiggle its way around. Shiva's furious. The hair gets it. The hair makes its way down to Daksha's house. Take a breath in. Left foot reaches to the back of the room. Exhale, left knee to nose. Step your left foot between your hands. Press through your left heel. Inhale, reach up. High crescent lunge, stay here. So the piece of hair makes its way all the way to Daksha's party with the intention of wreaking havoc on behalf of Shiva, of course. So he gets there. He's whooping folks. Well, the hair becomes Veerabhadra, becomes the warrior Veerabhadra. Out of the hair comes this warrior. He starts whooping folks. He approaches Daksha. With your next breath, go into your warrior two. He cuts Daksha's head off. Draws his blade, cuts his head off. This is Veerabhadra 2, warrior 2. With your next breath in, come back into your lunge. Once Daksha's head was cut off, Shiva realizes that was probably an overreaction, so he feels guilty. His rage turns to mourning for his beloved, guilt for his actions. He goes down to Daksha's house. He takes the head of a goat and he places it on Daksha's head. Lean forward, reach forward, warrior 3, placing the head upon Daksha's body. Reanimating Daksha. He's alive. He's a goat-headed man. Breathe in here. Exhale, bend your left knee, right toes come down, reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat, step to your plank pose. Press to your down dog or take a vinyasa. From your down dog, take a breath in to shift forward to plank pose. Exhale, knees come down wide. Return to your child's pose. Take this time here. Reconnect with your breath. Reconnect with your body. And maybe consider, what's here for me? What is this story about? Sati marries her beloved, he's slighted by her father, so she sacrifices herself on the flame. Shiva, in his rage, sends Virabhadra to cut off Daksha's head. But then he realizes the error of his ways. He replaces his head, reanimates him. At which point Daksha realizes the error of his ways. Now he has a goat head, and his daughter's dead. So they both kind of messed up, right? With your next inhale, lift your head and chest. You can come all the way to your seat. Let's make our way to our backs. As you lie down on your back, go ahead and keep your knees bent. You can plant your feet wide. Arms can be down to your sides or up overhead, wherever you feel comfortable. And you'll take some windshield wipers here, knees point to the ceiling on your inhale. And gently let them fall to your right with your exhale. Follow your breath back to your ceiling on your inhale. Let them gently fall to the left on your exhale. Follow your breath, let it be as long as feels good in your body, and continue moving to match your breath. So how does this story end? Daksha alive, now with the goat's head. Shiva alive, without his love Sati. Sati was turned to ash. Shiva, distraught, grabs what he can of Sati and carries her with him for eons until the Lord Vishnu finds him and says, here's what we'll do. Sati, mostly ash, will be spread around the world, and where parts of her land, those will become places of divine power, and people will worship there for years and years and years. To this day, those sites exist. The next time your knees fall to the right, let them stay there. Your eyes can stay on your ceiling, or option to bring your left ear to the mat. So why do I share this story with you? There is a sutra in our practice that encourages us to keep equilibrium in our mind by being happy for people who are happy, sad for people, or compassionate rather, for people who are sad, delighted at the good fortune of others, and indifferent to those folks that we may perceive as wicked. With your breath in, bring your knees back to center. With your exhale, you can let them gently fall to the left and stay there. Eyes can stay on the ceiling, or right ear can come to the mat. Seems easy enough, right? Happy for those who are happy, compassionate for those who are sad, delighted in the fortune of others, and indifferent to the wicked. We think we're pretty good at that. And yet Daksha could not be happy for his daughter. She married her beloved, and all he could think about was how he was slighted. He could not have compassion for the sadness of his daughter when he disrespected her husband. Her suitors definitely didn't delight in the fortune of Shiva getting the garland, and Shiva definitely could not be indifferent to Daksha's wickedness. Inhale to bring your knees back to center. With your exhale, let your knees fall in to support one another and stay here. So can we let this story of Shiva, Sita, and Daksha remind us that sometimes it's very difficult to do what we think we're pretty good at when our mind is so reactive. We act on reflex and impulse. Can we let this story be a reminder to pause and be happy for those who are happy, compassionate to those who are sad, delight in the fortune of others, and be indifferent to the wickedness of others. You're welcome to stay here if you choose this as your final resting pose, or With your next exhale, make your way to Shavasana, extending your legs. As you settle into Shavasana, bring your awareness back to your breath. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. And let that breath move throughout your body, seeking out any remaining points of tension. Allowing your exhales to take that tension away with it. Allowing your face to soften, your jaw to relax, and your body to become heavy. Welcome to stay in Shavasana as long as serves your body. If you'd like to start gently waking up your body with me, you're welcome to. You can slowly bring life back into your body by wiggling your fingers and toes, allowing that energy to move up to wrists and ankles, elbows, knees. Take a big breath in to reach your arms up overhead. Find a full body stretch, fingertips to toes. With your exhale, you can pull your knees into your chest and let all of the air empty out of you. With your next breath, you can gently roll to your side and press your way up to seated. As you arrive to your seat, you're welcome to close your eyes. Option to hold a soft gaze at the floor in front of you. Let's take another breath in together to reach our arms up. And exhale to pull our hands into our heart center. I bow into you, friend. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me. I hope you too offer thanks to yourself for popping this video on and getting the practice in. The divine light within me recognizes and honors the divine light within you, friend. Have a blessed day. Thank you.